Okay, I had this maple branch that I had to cut off. It's actually, I've got it screwed down right now, but it's where a branch had been cut off at some time by the power company, and then it grew over. And I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. It's dark in the center, so that's some of the internal wood that rotted. And my intent is to try and get some of that and some of the overgrowth and some of the original growth all in. And so what I'm getting ready to do is put my woodworm screw with this drill and this drill. This will clear the jaws of the chuck, and this will be the woodworm screw hole. Okay, as you can see here, I'm pretty out of balance. This was a thinner point, but I've got a gap here. But obviously this is going to be the bottom. It's going to be a relatively small bowl. So I've got the original wood that's dead, and then the overgrown wood here. And we'll see on this side, it's mostly just, well, it's just the wood, not any of the dead wood. So in any case, we'll see what happens. But I thought I'd make something out of it. Okay, here's the bowl. I've turned it around, got it on a tenon over here. I've run this in the microwave for 3 minutes, I think. 3 minutes, and at 50% power. And you can see here's bark. And then here, what you're seeing, like that border right here, is water stains, where it's boiled water out of the bowl. Now, obviously, I haven't hollowed it yet, and you can see these little spots too. That's water stains. Those I will get rid of. Here's a pretty bad. It's pretty extensive right there, but that'll go away because I've got and I also super glued because the bark and the body shrank at different rates, and this old dark wood right here shrank at a different rate than the lighter colored wood. So all that will get fixed, and then here the bowl has almost got enough bark to be smooth with the bark at the same circumference as the wood. There's little dips and such, and I use my Sandal Flex to sand this, but now I got super glue along the edges, so I've got to fix all that. But this should be it. Okay, I just bought an Easy Wood hollower. I guess that's what it's called. But in any case, you can see the tip there, and it's about a mile long. I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 30 inches long, something like that. With this tool rest zone here, so it has to be held way out here. I'm going to try it, and this should be optimal for it. Okay, here's my mango stub that I started with, and it's got a first coat of tung oil on it. and it turned out really nice. It's got a lot of different colors in it. This is all bark that conveniently is sanded and smooth machined to the middle of the bark through the thickness, so it didn't remove it and didn't leave it. So it's not rough on the outside. It's pretty smooth. This is wood over here, and if you get a little farther around the corner, let me turn it. I didn't want to touch it. Oh well. The dark wood there is rotted or rotting mango wood. Okay, here's my mango cut off from the last bowl I made. It's a stub of a branch that had died or was cut off, started to rot, got overgrown by new wood, and so what you see here in front of you there is bark, and then the yellow and light colored wood is the new wood, and the black wood there at the bottom is the dead wood that it was being overgrown. And you can see it, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little yellow. The new wood is yellow, and there's some inside, which I can't get a good picture of. There's some wood that's orange, and maybe on the outside too. I'd have to move it. Let's see. Right in here, it's got orange mixed in the black. So I think it would, if it wasn't so old, it would have some black and orange that's more solid. Some of this dark wood on the bottom is soft. You can kind of see it right here where it's caved in a little bit. I did microwave dry this also.
If you like what you see, please like and subscribe for more similar wood turning videos. Please comment on the video and I should respond. I make a video about once a week.